I am always so impressed that a PACE girl makes the decision to come to PACE on her own. She's typically behind in school, usually a minimum of 2 years, so academics are very important to her. She knows it's the key to her successful future. PACE started in 1985 in response to the lack of programs for girls involved in the juvenile justice system, in danger of dropping out of school, or facing other serious risks. Since then, PACE has served over 35,000 middle and high school girls throughout the state of Florida. Girls who voluntarily make the decision to come to PACE and start changing their lives. It's about the relationships in her life, the relationships with her family, with her peers, with significant others in her life, and she wants to make those better as well. Many girls come to PACE with histories of trauma and abuse. We know that their behaviors are driven by what's happened to them in the past. Research supports that girls with a history of trauma and abuse are twice as likely to be arrested than girls without that history. PACE has to be that safe place where our girls can look beyond their current circumstances to learn new skills, experience success, and believe in their future. Oftentimes they inspire me because at such a young age they are making the decision not to be defined by what they've done in the past, but to allow themselves the promise of their future. PACE is teaching our girls how to make responsible choices and to be productive members of our community.
My relationship with my mom was very difficult. We didn't get along. I was left home to raise myself. She felt like she had lost control of me. Because of being hurt as a child, I was spiraling downhill very quickly, and it got to a point where we got into a fight. She had me arrested, and after I was arrested, I had thought about ending a lot of things in my life. I was hanging out with the wrong crowds. I was smoking and drinking and doing things that were completely inappropriate. At PACE, they focused on my areas that I was more comfortable with, things that I could excel in. They enrolled me in college over at MCC. They knew in 11th grade that I had it in me, so they decided to take me one step further and improve myself. I graduated college at the top of my class. I was on the dean's list. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a husband in medical school. I own 2 homes, and I am a successful hygienist. Now, when I think about where I would have been if I hadn't gone to PACE, it really brings me down. I couldn't imagine myself without PACE. I don't know where I'd be.
When a PACE girl says to me how PACE has helped change her life and formed and made her who she is today, I am so proud of that.
The passion that our staff have for the girls, you can't even measure it. I think that's from the moment you walk in, you feel a sense of connection, community. The people here really want to be here to support the girls. That's what I value most about PACE. In addition to the academic component, we also provide every girl who attends PACE with a counselor. The counselors are required to meet with the girls at least once every other week. The counselors are there to support the girls, we're girls. Things that girls experience, whether it be social issues, family dynamics, communication, working on developing leadership skills, how to advocate for themselves. We're really just there to help build the girls up and really develop those skills so that when they move on, they're able to be successful both in and outside of the classroom.
I did not like public school because it was just awful. It was so big, and I have really bad social anxiety. In PACE, you can work with teachers individually, and at public school you can't really do that because you have a big class. My counselor helps me by, she helped me a lot with my family problems. I wasn't really social with my family. I would just sleep all day, not do anything with my parents. But now I have a better relationship with my parents.
Family involvement is extremely important. The girls are only in school from 8 to 2:30 in the afternoon. Once they leave school, they return back to the communities, to their families. And so it's important for us to make sure we also have relationships with their families so that way we can maintain communication when it comes to things we're doing academically, how the girls progressing in class, how the girls responding to counseling services, and just her level of involvement both on campus and in the community.
Yeah, it's changed a lot, actually, and I'm more confident than I was before. I'm still struggling a little bit with self-esteem issues, but they're still helping me, and I believe I can get better, and I did not believe I can accomplish those things until now. I'm happy I'm a PACE girl.
We also have registered nurses here on campus in our health department, and our nurses are here just to support the girls with any medical needs that they may have. Our goal is to make sure they have everything they need on site so they can participate academically, participate in counseling services.
It's also really important for our PACE girls to have a structured environment. So coming to school over the summer gives them the opportunity to be in a very safe environment where they are getting the attention of adults and are making good choices by being in school over the summer.
One of the things that we focus on a lot here at PACE is focusing on the girls' strengths and building upon their strengths. And one of the tools that we use for that, we have a point system. Every Friday we have Friday Showcase, so we have what we call Spin to Win. All the girls who were on time every day throughout the week, perfect attendance throughout the week, have an opportunity to have their names entered to Spin to Win. One of the benefits of Spin to Win is you can win prizes, have an opportunity to dress down for the day. That's what makes PACE so unique.
I'm very passionate about PACE. I learned about PACE from my wife, and so that was an easy introduction. But once I met everyone at PACE, I heard the success stories. I learned their passion for the girls here and the success they've had with some of our local girls. It's just easy to get involved with it. You want to stay involved. You want to do whatever you can to help PACE. We've done tours with the girls from PACE. We bring several of the girls every year to the restaurant. I've got a couple of female managers that love to give tours of the restaurant for these girls from PACE. They take them in the back, they teach them how to cook, they show them institutional cooking, and then they show them real life cooking. PACE Center for Girls has success. They're a tremendous organization. It's easy to get involved with. It's easy to stay involved with because you see the direct results of your involvement. I got involved, I'm glad I'm involved, and I'm going to stay involved.
The benefits to PACE in the community is we are working with every PACE girl to make her the best possible citizen she can be. Our PACE girls are involved in our community. They work in our community. They are raising their families in our community. And as we say to every PACE girl, once a PACE girl, always a PACE girl. If you know a girl who would benefit from PACE, or if you would like to help PACE change girls' lives, visit our website today or call 941-751-4566.